What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Realistic Crew of the Wrexham. This is episode number 63, and as you can see there, Yuri Regier, assist leader. What a transfer suggestion from you guys in the comments to bring in Regier. It was actually last season you suggested it. We brought him in this season, 10 assists in the opening 22 games. He has been phenomenal. And as you can see there, Wrexham keep winning. 7 games unbeaten. We had a 100% episode last time out in episode 62. If you haven't checked it out, it's probably our best episode yet of the series. Go check it out. 4 wins, 4 games, 4 wins, just 1 goal conceded, and that was against Norwich in injury time. 3 clean sheets from Sam Johnston. He could potentially be signing of the season, you know. To consider how bad Fotheringham was and how vulnerable I felt with him in goal, we've gone to the polar opposite now, and Sam Johnston is just filling me with confidence, and he's been phenomenal at the back since coming in. Well, in today's episode, we'll look to continue the winning streak. We'll take on Millwall, Hull, Bristol City, and Barnsley as we enter the second half of the season. Nathan Lloyd has his loan move to Stoke confirmed, and we're currently sat in 5th right now, 3 points off Leicester in the automatic promotion spot. So let's see if we can continue this hot streak. Well, first up would be Millwall at the Den. 14th right now are Millwall. 7 wins, 7 draws, 8 defeats. So a very sort of average season. 28 points right now as they look to make a playoff push. If they can, they'll have to turn over some points though. For us, you know, we're hot in form right now. 7 unbeaten. We've won our last 4 as well. Can we make it 5 in a row? Millwall have won their last 2 though, and they've won 3 of their last 5, so they are in a bit of form, so we need to look out for that. We're going into this one, we are unchanged for a 5th straight game. Love that we're finding consistency in our team right now. And, well, there would be early saves forced from Devine, Greaves and Smallbone. All different types of saves the keeper made, but he did make them. Smallbone probably with the best chance of those trio. Probably should have scored, and then he actually crashed a shot off the bar here, Will. It was a really good effort. Keeper was nowhere to be seen. And Devine with a shot that was blocked. That was the story of this half, I'll be honest. We peppered Millwall, but they were just blocking every shot, saving every shot. They were really making it tough. I think they were playing with 5 at the back, and it was really showing. They had men behind the ball. Well, with 42 minutes on the clock, Bennett would actually read the throw-in. He would snatch it, and then play in Paul Mullin, whose shot was, yeah, you guessed it, saved by the keeper. Into the second half, Devine in the box, another shot saved as we move into the hour mark now. Vata forcing a uncharacteristic save there from the keeper, but if it works, it works. And then Millwall with their first attack of the game, Fleming driving into the box, beating his man. But Sam Johnston, looking for his 4th clean sheet in his last 5, makes a fantastic save. We counter, go down the other end. Mullin, he finds Jewison Bennett in behind. Bennett, great first touch. Nice little turn to beat his man. Finds Alfie Devine, and this time we find the back of the net. Come on. That one, oh my word, it felt like we had earned that one. So many shots blocked, so many shots saved. And then Sam Johnston with a huge save down the other end. We go down counter-attack, which we've been hitting some really nice counter-attacking goals in the last few games. Bennett with some nice moves. He finds Alfie Devine, and we make it 1-0. We finally make the breakthrough. These two combined when we won on the road in the last episode against Bristol City. That time it was Alfie setting up Jewison. Those two once again finding each other. And then Will Smallbone. He is finding the goals recently as well. Should wrap up the game there with a nice finish on his weak foot. Mullin with the assist. And with 79 minutes gone, we lead 2-0 at the Den. Looking for our 5th win in a row and our 4th clean sheet in a 5. We make a couple of subs with the game hopefully done and dusted. We want to keep our players fresh for the upcoming games. Well, from kickoff, Millwall would get to work. Mendy, who's just come on, actually gets mugged off down the line. Ball inside to Fleming, and he does half the deficit. And despite our dominance, despite Johnston not really being troubled in this game, bar that one save, Millwall all of a sudden are causing some issues, and they are within 1 goal. We're in injury time now. Honeyman with the ball. Kwanzaa tackles him. The ref's given a penalty in injury time. Jarrell Quanta has conceded a penalty on George Honeyman. I mean, I'm not sure about that one. I need to see the replay. I mean, he gets the ball. We kind of half go through the man, but I don't know about that one, ref. It seems a bit soft. It's not the first penalty Jarrell has conceded. And now, going from absolutely domination in this game and being 2-0 up with 10 minutes to go, for God's sake. Fleming scores. He sends Sam Johnston the wrong way. And the Den, I mean, they have seen daylight robbery here. We absolutely battered Millwall. They had five at the back. They were setting up shop. We managed to grab 2 goals, but Millwall have scored twice in the last 6 minutes to force a draw. Although the ref hasn't blown full time here. Divine driving into the box. Mullin to Cox. Oh my God, what a chance to win it. Cox, who is not shy of an injury time chance, is yet to score for the club. Oh my God, what a save. I thought that penalty would have been the last kick of the game. But the ref allowed one more attack, and Cox with the save. Can we score from the corner here? It comes out wide to Mendy, but he does blow this full-time whistle there. I mean, 97 minutes. There was only 3 added on. Oh my God, what? I mean, it's so frustrating that game. You know, we absolutely peppered Millwall. They set up resiliently. We grabbed our 2 goals in the second half. It looked like we had the win, but we absolutely capitulated in that last 10 minutes. Millwall grabbed 2 goals, including an injury time penalty, and then Elliot Cox with a chance to win it forces a fantastic save from the Millwall shot stopper, and our winning streak ends at 4. We remain unbeaten. That's 8 unbeaten now, but very disappointing. We should have been winning that. As you can see here, Paul Mullin, most goal involvements this season, 13 goals, 7 assists in 23 games. The guy just ages like fine wine. He is fantastic. Well, we are now halfway through the season, 23 games in. As you see down the bottom, Derby, Charlton and Bolton occupying the bottom 3 spots. And then at the top, Leeds flying away, 13-point gap they have at the top to Leicester. Swansea, us and Watford all in a battle for that second place. Look, 40 points on the board after halfway through the season. If we can match that and put 80 points on the board, I will be very happy. We're only on 3 defeats. Yeah, you know, last season we lost only 16 games. We've already won 10. More comparisons. Last season we lost 20 games in the season. That is too much. We've only lost 3 this season. We're only 18 points off our total from last season. From the remainder of the season, we still have half a season to play. So we're looking a lot more positive this season. But of course, nothing is won at the halfway mark. So let's continue this hot streak. Let's look to right some wrongs from that Millwall draw as we look to claim our league double over Hull, the first team we're facing for the second time this season. We played them just a week ago and we won 3-0. So we're looking to do the double against the Tigers. Greaves facing his former side. Hull in 20th right now, 5 points above the drop zone. They have won their last 3 of their last 5 though, so they are hot in form as they look to move away from the relegation zone. Well, 28 minutes on the clock, Rocco Vata would continue his hot streak. He makes it 11 for the season in the league. Paul Mullin, that was all down to Paul Mullin though. They played a short goal kick. Mullin, he worked the defender, forced a mistake, won the ball back. Mullin into Vata, and Vata smashes it home. He has been phenomenal this season. He has been absolutely amazing. And then, wow, just before the halftime break, Oscar Stupinian, who always seems to score against us, has a shot that crashes off the post and then goes across the line. That was, agonising stuff for Hull as they head into the break 1-0 down. And then into the second half, Hosu would grab the equaliser, 57 minutes on the clock. It's a nice finish. Sam Johnston beaten. No clean sheet again for Sam. But we look to respond, and Josh Earl wins the ball back. And we get to work. Will Smallbone out wide to Jewison Bennett. Bennett cross into the back stick, and is that Lowry or is that Vata? Oh no, it's Vata again. I mean, he holds his hands up and kind of doesn't feel like he can celebrate that goal because the keeper has had a stinker there. He gets 2 hands to it. I don't know what he was doing, but it somehow snuck in, and we restore the lead. Vata with his and our second of the game. Bennett with another cross. Beauty of a cross. Vata looking for the hat-trick now. Great chest down, but his volley hits the side netting. Bennett again down the left side. He's been a menace in this second half. Finds Mendy on the overlap. Mendy into Lowry, into Vata, who is somehow onside, and Paul Mullin makes it 3. Not sure. I thought Vata was offside. He was basically on the touchline there. Sorry, on the byline, not the touchline. He lays it off to Mullin, and Mullin grabs the 3rd goal. And we've got a 2-goal lead in the final 10 minutes. Can we see this one out, though, this time? Well, Cox would have a free kick. It was blocked by the wall. and then Hull's keeper clears it out, but the full-time whistle does go. We're back to winning ways. A win and a draw in this episode. Another 3 goals scored. So we complete the double over Hull. They'll want to see the back of us. We've put 6 past them in a week, but it's great to see that we return to winning ways after a disappointing result away at Millwall. Also, what I did do there in the 84th minute when we went 3-1 up, I brought on Aaron Hayden for his final appearance for the club, because we're about to enter the January transfer window, meaning that he will be moving to Bristol City. So I wanted to give him one final appearance. So he got a few minutes, which was cool to see. And then as we enter 2027, the 1st of January, the January transfer window opens. Hayden departs, Morris departs, Foles depart, whilst Lloyd and Heath head out on loan to Championship sides. Aaron Hayden, thank you. You're an absolute incredible player for us, even club captain for a couple of years as well. We wish you all the best at Bristol City. We now have 1.9 million in the bank, but I don't think I'll spend it. I'll probably look to keep that for next season as we head into the 3rd game of the episode, and it would be Bristol City, who are 14th right now, 7 wins, 9 draws, 8 defeats, 30 points on the board. And, well, this is quite amusing. We've just sold Aaron Hayden to Bristol City. He signed. We sold him a month ago. He is joined today, the 1st of January, and the day that he joins Bristol City is the day we play them, and he makes his debut for Bristol City. He's in the lineup, immediately returning to the racecourse. He probably went into the wrong dressing room, bless him. And Paul Mullin is attacking him straight away, going straight at Hayden, who makes his debut for Bristol City. No doubt he would have got a standing ovation, club captain for a couple of years, great 4 seasons with us, but he now moves on to Bristol City, where it's nice that he's getting game time straight away. Well, going into this one, as we said, Mullin would go at Hayden straight away, and Vata would eventually shoot wide. Smallbone would grab the go-ahead goal, though, 9 minutes in. Devine with an assist, Smallbone with his 4th of the season. And nice to see that he is finding some goal-scoring form now that he's starting. He had to be a bit patient, Will. We brought him in on a pre-signed contract, but the first couple of months he wasn't making many starts. Now he's in the team, he's established himself, and he gets the go-ahead goal. And then in injury time, the first half, a beautiful ball from Bennett finds Rocco Vata, and we have a 2-0 lead. We dominated this first half. City couldn't handle our attack, and that attack, by the way, started with the Greaves winning possession back, and that's happened many times this season. Jacob Greaves, he's had a very positive impact on this team, and one of those impacts is the fact that he just wins the ball back so many times, and we win the possession back, and then we go on and score. So Greaves, you're doing a fantastic job right now. Going into the second half, we would continue to dominate. Mullin's shot was actually really well saved onto the post, but it would fall to Rocco Vata. He grabs yet another goal, a brace for Vata. I think that's back-to-back braces as well for him. He has been phenomenal. And he's on 15 league goals this season, by the way. 15 league goals. He is up there with... he's actually ahead of Paul Mullin now, 1 goal ahead of Paul Mullin. So Vata is the club top scorer. But it's another victory, 3-0. Beautiful football played out there, by the way. 6 wins from 7, 10 unbeaten, and our 4th clean sheet in 9 games with Sam Johnson in between the sticks. Another 3 goals scored, and that is 8-3 this episode. I tell you what, we are starting 2027 how we mean to go on. This could be a big year for us, as we are now up to 3rd in the league. Our rival Swansea in 2nd. We move above Leicester as we look to push for promotion. Now, before the 4th and final game, something I did do actually, I recalled Samuel Mason and Arthur Bishop. Those two just weren't playing. They weren't getting any game time, and they weren't growing as well. And I don't want to waste a year of them being on loan if they're not going to play. So I recalled them and added them back to the loan list because I wanted them to get out there. Perhaps they need to join a lower division side to get some guaranteed some minutes, but I want them to be playing regularly and to go up in ratings, and they weren't doing that at Bristol City or at Middlesbrough, respectively. So we recall them from their loans and look to hopefully get them out on loan somewhere else before the window closes. Well, heading into the 4th and final game of the episode, it would be Barnsley, who we would take on. 18th right now are Barnsley, 26 points on the board, 4 ahead of the drop zone. They actually they lost their last game, but they won the 3 previous to that, so they are in a bit of form. And we do always seem to struggle against Barnsley. We required an injury time equaliser from Alfie Devine to earn us a 2-2 draw against them when we hosted them earlier in the season. Now we visit them, and as we look to right those wrongs, I want to be winning these games. We need to be winning these games if we want to push for promotion. Well, two changes to the side that beat Hull so convincingly. Milner and Lowry are in for Regier and Devine, and Alex Lowry would have a fantastic chance. Smallbone pinged a shot from the edge of the box, looking for his third goal this episode. It forced the keeper into a good save, and then Lowry would give us a 1-0 lead. Vata with the assist, ball won back by Koulibaly, Mullin to Vata, and seven goals now for Lowry, and Vata chipping in with an assist after scoring so many in the last couple episodes as well. Well, Barnsley would equalise pretty much straight away. A really unfortunate one here. James Milner came in with a brilliant tackle, but it just fell perfectly to Nasty, who scored against us in the reverse fixture. He scores against us here, and he gives his side the equaliser. But in the 78th minute, Jewison Bennett will find Paul Mullin, who is absolutely out on his feet. He is knackered. But Paul Mullin, what a man. I mean, this guy, I think Didier Deschamps said it about Mbappe in the Euros. He said a 50% Mbappe is worth 100% of any player. And that's how I feel about Paul Mullin. Even though he was absolutely knackered, his energy was practically zero. That Paul Mullin, I would rather than any other player. PM10 is a hero. He is a Wrexham legend, and he scored the winning goal in this game. His 15th for the season, level now with Vata. Jewison has an assist in all 4 games this episode, by the way. He has been phenomenal, Bennett. And it is a 2-1 victory. Another gritty performance against Barnsley. It's never pretty against them. They defend well and they attack well. I don't think their league position really does them justice, but we do manage to get the win. 3 wins from 4 this episode, 11 unbeaten. If it wasn't for that Millwall capitulation in the last few minutes, we would have made it back-to-back 100% episodes and won 8 in a row. But I won't complain. We're looking very good right now. As I said, 11 unbeaten. As we look to continue to fight for promotion, second now in the division, 13 points behind Leeds, but we're up to second now. So we continue to rise. We continue to do good bits. As Luke Chambers says, he wants more game time. I mean, he's our starting left back. What you want about Luke? We just had to rotate because you were not fit enough to play. Bit frustrating that. But anyway, yeah, up to second in the league right now. We're looking very good. 11 games unbeaten, 7 wins from our last 8 as we continue to rise up the table. Well, drop a like on the video, guys, if you are enjoying the series. Sub to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in episode 64 very soon.